Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back in the topic acid, bases and salt. So yesterday what we discussed is nothing but acid and bases and some important properties of acid and bases we discussed, and I have collected all that. Acid, blue litmus paper turns red, so something that is what is important. Acid के type होते हैं organic acids and inorganic acid. Organic acids are weak, inorganic acids are strong. Organic acids are found in plants and animals, whereas inorganic acids are uh, synthetically formed in a laboratory. Inorganic acid are very strong, like HCl, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid H2SO4, and nitric acid HNO3 are very very strong. And then bases are red litmus paper turns blue. There are two types of bases. One is soluble in water, second is non-soluble in water. Soluble in water are called as a alkali, and in this topic we are only going to talk about alkali, and there are very few alkalis. तो अल्कली क्या क्या है? NaOH, COH twice, then MgOH. Okay, so there are very few MgOH twice as well, sorry. So there are very few, you can say, bases which are dissolved or soluble in water. So that's the reason. So bases की reaction कम है compared to acids. तो एसिड्स के बारे में सोचते हैं. एसिड भी हम लोग ओनली वी आर वर्किंग ऑन व्हाट, इनऑर्गेनिक एसिड HCl H2SO4 एंड ऑल. तो इतना ही ज़्यादा काम नहीं है. ठीक है. एसिड प्लस मेटल गिव्स यू हाइड्रोजन एंड सॉल्ट. हाइड्रोजन लिबरेट्स होता है. ठीक है. एसिड प्लस कार्बोनेट, देखो कार्बोनेट गिव्स यू कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, वाटर एंड सॉल्ट. एसिड प्लस हाइड्रोजन कार्बन also gives you the same. Acid plus metal oxide gives you salt and base. So metal oxide is in the basic nature because it reacts with acid. Similarly, non-metal oxides are acidic in nature because it reacts with the base. This reaction is called as all these three reactions, 1, 2 and 3 reactions are called as a neutralization reaction. Okay, because it neutralizes the base or maybe the acid. Okay, or both. Okay, so basically this is what we learned yesterday. A few more things like why we should not put water in the acid, concentrated acid, to dilute it. Okay, that we learned, and how to dilute the acid by adding acid drops in the water. Okay, so this is what we have learned. So it's very clear, very simple, and direct. Some reactions also we checked yesterday, some activities also we have done. तो आगे बढ़ते हैं, like answering these questions. Why shouldn't we keep the sour substance or curd in the brass or a copper vessel? Try to understand this. This is very very important, that why we should not keep this kind of curd or sour substances in a brass or copper vessels, because the copper and brass vessels are metal, reactive metal है, react करते हैं, and they will react with what, the acid present in the curd or sour substances. So what happens is they form a salt, and salt is quite poisonous. Okay, I'm not talking about the salt which we eat as NaCl. I'm talking about any salt of the metal. They are of course poisonous. So, and therefore we should not keep that. You can write a reaction to support this answer, like copper लेते हैं Cu plus HCl लेते हैं. ठीक है, gives you CuCl2 plus H2 gas liberation, and then done. So accordingly what you can do is you can just say give the reaction in support of the answer, and you can write it as well. Second question, which gas is usually liberated when acid react with the metal? Hydrogen, ऊपर ही लिखा है. Illustrate with the example. This is the example. यही example दिख रहा है आपको. Same ही. How will you test the presence of this gas? तो गैस को कैसे टेस्ट करते हैं? पॉप साउंड टेस्ट बोलते हैं इसको. So collect the gas in the test tube and fire it and burn it. So when you burn it, it burns with the pop sound. So in case if your gas burns with the pop sound is like cracking sound. It burns with the pop sound, then it is nothing but a hydrogen. So both the questions are done. Metal compound A. This is a very interesting question. Let me tell you. Like many times such questions are asked where you have to identify the metal. तो उसके लिए आपके जो भी reactions इससे पहले लिए गए वो reactions are supposed to be very very proper, very very fine. Literally you need to remember them at any cost. ठीक है, तो वो रिएक्शंस को याद रखोगे तभी ये आंसर सॉल्व करना आएगा. तो लेट मी जस्ट शो यू दैट मेटल कंपाउंड ए रिएक्ट विद डाइल्यूट हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड मतलब HCl गिव्स अ गैस which producing effervescence produce कर रहा है. The gas evolved extinguishes the burning candle. That means the gas is CO2. Very clear, the gas is CO2. Write the balanced chemical equation for the same. If one of the compound is, एक compound का नाम दिया है कैल्शियम क्लोराइड CaCl टू, ओके, CaCl2 कैल्शियम क्लोराइड दिया हुआ है एंड आपको एक कंपाउंड दिया हुआ है HCl दिया हुआ है, तो इट्स वेरी क्लियर कि कार्बोनेट है, तो कैल्शियम का कार्बन, क्लोरीन तो यहाँ पे दिख रहा है, तो यहाँ पे कैल्शियम का कार्बोनेट होगा CaCO3, ओके, प्लस HCl गिव्स यू CaCl2 प्लस CO2 प्लस ऑफकोर्स H2O भी देता है, वह यहाँ पे दिया नहीं है बट ठीक है, हम लोग रिएक्शन को कंप्लीट करने के लिए वी कैन जस्ट राइट दैट। तो ये रहा आपका वो जो रिएक्शन है एंड द कंपाउंड ए क्या होगा, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट होगा, दैट्स इट, सो वेरी सिंपल। तो आपको पहले वाले रिएक्शंस को पूरा का पूरा क्लियरली याद रखना पड़ेगा, तभी ये आंसर सॉल्व करने आएंगे। चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं, फटाफट से आगे बढ़ते हैं। लेट्स सी व्हाट इज एसिड, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय एसिड। तो एसिड के बहुत सारे नाम हमने देखे कि HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, व्हाट इज देयर इन कॉमन इन ऑल द एसिड्स। सो एसिड्स कंटेन हाइड्रोजन, okay, as we can see that there is a H everywhere, so acid has got a hydrogen ion, we can say, okay, when acid get dissolved in the water, when acid जो dissolve हो जाते हैं तब क्या हो जाता है, it actually ionizes, okay, what do you mean by ionizes, so it separate into H plus ion, okay, and the concentration of H plus ion itself decides the strength of the acid, okay, कितना H प्लस आयन का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है उतना ही एसिड का क्या होगा, स्ट्रेंथ होगा। सो H प्लस आयन इज एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट इन टर्म्स ऑफ एसिड्स, ठीक है, तो दैट H प्लस आयन इट सेल्फ डिसाइड्स द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द acid, so when it dissolve in the water basically, right, because of this H plus ion or because of ionization of the acid in the water, it also acts as an electrolyte because it conduct the electricity, okay, due to ion it conduct the electricity। so as we have seen the property of acid, उसमें हमने एक पॉइंट देखा था कि it is an electrolyte, मतलब it conduct the electricity in the solution form, clear, getting it। चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं। Definition of acid, an acid is a substance which dissociate or ionizes, ionizes means separating in the ions, so acid is a substance which dissociate, that is ionizes on dissolving in the water to produce hydrogen ion or hydronium ion, very very important, दोनों चीज़ें important है, देखो try to understand, hydrogen ion और hydronium ion, okay, hydrogen ion मतलब H plus ion and hydronium ion मतलब this ion, hydrogen ion mixes with the water and you get a H3O, of course even this is a plus, तो इसको बोलते हैं hydronium ion and this is बोलते हैं hydrogen ion, okay, hydrogen ion of course it is not possible anyhow, without water it is not possible, so it mixes with the water and gives you this kind of ion, hydronium ion, clear। But do you really think that all the compound which has got a hydrogen in it will be considered as an acid? बिल्कुल नहीं, ऐसे नहीं होता, like glucose if you check or if you check the alcohol, these are having H ion, these are having hydrogen atom, but it is not an acid। why it is not an acid, ये फिर भी acid क्यों नहीं है, acid नहीं है because it cannot dissociate, it cannot ionizes when dissolved in the water, okay, it cannot separate the H plus ion, so that's the reason I said having hydrogen is not important, but having H plus ion is extremely important, okay, so keep that in mind। The acid is that when it is dissolved in the water it produces hydronium ion or hydrogen ion, right, and the concentration of these ions only will decide the strength of the particular acid, right। Of course this is the example or this is a kind of a activity which shows that the acid or the bases conduct electricity when dissolved in the water, so you can check that it is actually that the bulb will glow, तो electrolyte का है और कुछ नहीं। This is very interesting, distilled water cannot conduct electricity, remember, because there is nothing dissolved in it, but the rainwater can conduct electricity because when raindrops are falling down through the earth atmosphere, CO2 is present in the atmosphere, is mixes with the water to form a kind of a acid which is H2CO3 called as a carbonic acid, okay, this is one of the responsible acid for acid rain as well, and that carbonic acid will provide a kind of a H plus ion to conduct the electricity, right, so therefore distilled water cannot, that means only water cannot conduct electricity, but yes, rainwater can conduct electricity as carbon dioxide mixes with the water and gives you the hydronium ion. Okay, so that's very clear. Okay, what conduct electricity and what don't conduct electricity. Can acid show, because see, as we have said, okay, acid should ionize. That means it should ionize. Ionize in sense it should give you H plus ion, separate H plus ion. So in case if it is not getting separated, what if it won't get separate? That means if you do not allow the acid to dissolve in the water, then will it show acidic property? Can that be acid? So let us check, let us conduct a simple experiment. This is a very very important experiment. यहाँ पे किया क्या है, देखो ये एक्सपेरिमेंट आपको बहुत ध्यान से याद रखना पड़ेगा. इसमें किया क्या है, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग सी बात यूज़ की हुई है. यहाँ पे कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड H2SO4 प्लस सोडियम क्लोराइड दैट मीन्स NaCl ऐड किया है. तो इसमें होता क्या है, कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड H2SO4 एंड NaCl जब ऐड करते हैं तब इसका H और इसका Cl मिक्स हो जाता है. दैट मीन्स HCl यू गेट, ठीक है, यू गेट HCl आउट एंड ऑफ कोर्स सोडियम सल्फेट विल बी लेफ्ट आउट. दैट्स नॉट द प्रॉब्लम फॉर अस, हमें वो नहीं चाहिए. बट इन दिस रिएक्शन व्हाट हैपन्स इज द रिएक्शन इज हाईली एक्सोथर्मिक. एक्सोथर्मिक मीन्स इट एक्चुअली गिव्स आउट अ लॉट ऑफ हीट. सो ये रिएक्शन इज़ वेरी वेरी एक्सोथर्मिक. तो ये होता क्या है कि HCl को गैस में कन्वर्ट करता है एंड इट एक्चुअली गिव्स आउट और इवॉल्व्स आउट द HCl गैस. ओके, दैट यू कैन सी हियर इन द डायग्राम. तो HCl gas has been evolved. Okay, and this HCl gas is allowed to pass through this, and it's of course a dry, so there is nothing that kind of a water present in it. So now I can easily check whether will it show any acidic property. तो acidic property check करने के लिए हमारे पास best way है litmus paper. तो if I take a simple litmus paper, simple dry litmus paper, and if I hold it at the mouth of this particular pipe where the HCl gas is coming out, then the blue litmus paper shows no change in it. But if I keep it moist, or if I just allow or dip that particular paper in the water and then hold it here at the mouth of this particular pipe, then it actually changes to red. That means this proves that कि acid के लिए dissolve होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. So we need water to be getting dissolved in the acid. So acid के लिए सबसे important क्या है, तो not just water but H plus ion. Separation of H plus ion is extremely important. Clear? Getting it? But yes, one more thing one should know, that is a guard tube containing calcium chloride. ये क्या बात है? Actually basically this guard tube is actually connected to this particular pipe. इस pipe को ऐसे connect किया जाता है. Okay, why it should be connected to the pipe? इसमें calcium chloride होता है. तो it should not actually, the gas coming out from this particular experiment should not catch any kind of a moisture from the atmosphere. Okay, it might catch the moisture from the atmosphere, and then the dry HCl won't remain any more dry. Okay, so to maintain or to keep it dry, another thing can be used, that is a guard tube, so that your experiment will be very fair enough and it will give you exactly dry HCl. It gives out dry HCl. That's it. समझ में आ गया? It's a very very simple experiment. I hope you got it. So what I understand from the experiment, let us know that. One thing that unless and until there is H plus ion separated, you cannot consider, or the acid do not show acidic property, right? At the same time, the color change, that means the acidic property what it's shown, that is due to H plus ion, that shows, or that gives out, the H plus ion gives out the concentration of the acid or the strength of the acid, weak or strong. This is the very simple reaction. You can check here. H2SO4 plus NaCl जो हमने अभी देखा था, Na2SO4 plus HCl. Okay, and of course HCl plus H2 gives out H3O ion plus Cl minus, which will actually gives out a H3O. H3O ion मतलब क्या होता है? कार्बोनिक नहीं, hydronium ion, and that hydronium ion shows the acidic property. Let's know then, on the basis of this, what is strong acid and what is weak acid. An acid which completely ionizes in the water and thus produces the large amount of hydrogen ion or hydronium ion is called as a strong acid, whereas a weak acid are the partially ionizes in the water and produces small amount of hydronium ion. So very simple. So which are the strong acid? As I have already discussed, inorganic acids are strong acids, okay, and organic acids are weak acid. ठीक है. तो वेयर एग्जैक्टली डू यू थिंक द एसिड्स आर यूज्ड? तो ये एक सिंपल सा मैंने लिस्ट आउट कर दिया है, आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा ये. सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड का यूज़ कहाँ पर होता है? एज इट हैज़ गॉट सल्फर इन इट. Okay, sulfuric acid, it is used in fertilizers, paints, dyes, chemical, plastic synthesizing fibers, detergent, explosives. Of course, in the car battery, sulfuric acid is used. The acid in the car is sulfuric acid. Nitric acid is one of the strong acid. It is also because it has got a nitrogen in it, so it can be used for the fertilizers, explosive, TNT, because it has got nitrogen. So it is trinitro-toluene. These are the uses. Dyes, of course, plastics, okay, synthetic plastic, synthetic fiber, it can be made by even a nitric acid is used for that. Similarly, hydrochloric acid is especially used for the cleaning purpose of steel objects, used in dye, textile industry and leather industry. The hydrochloric acid is used. So make sure that you list out these things. There are some common uses as well. List out properly and find out the best way to remember it. Okay, so it's very clear. Some important examples you can collect from all three and some common examples you can just put in. Fine. So let's go for the next one. हम लोग बेस को देखते हैं, बेस के प्रॉपर्टीज देखते हैं. जैसे हमने एसिड के प्रॉपर्टीज देखे वैसे बेस के देखते हैं. बेस इज बिटर इन टेस्ट. इट हैज़ गॉट अ सोपी टच. ओके, ऐसे स्लाइमी होता है इफ़ यू डिजॉल्व इन द वाटर. रेड लिटमस पेपर ऑफकोर्स टर्न्स ब्लू एंड बेस न्यूट्रलाइजेस एसिड टू फॉर्म अ सॉल्ट एंड वाटर. ये तो सिंपल सी बात है. All metal oxides and metal hydroxides are basic in nature. Okay, you must know that metal oxides, of course we have discussed that, are basic in nature, and hydroxide of course मतलब OH वाला जो concept होता है वो सारे basic होते हैं. It of course conduct electricity, that means it is a electrolyte. जैसे acid होता है वैसे base भी होता है. Examples of some bases are given here like NaOH, KOH, Ca, OH twice, NH4OH. CaO is a acid. CaO is a base, which is a metal oxide. CaCO3 carbonate, NaHCO3 sodium hydrogen carbonate. All these are nothing but reacting with the acid to give you salt and water. So we call it as a bases. Bases react with non-metal oxides to form a salt and water because non-metal oxides are acidic in nature, like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide and all. ठीक है. Alkalis, as I have already said, most of the bases do not dissolve in water, but some bases which are dissolved in water are called as alkalis. तो कुछ bases जो water में dissolve होते हैं वो नीचे दिए गए हैं. Can you check that? Very few as you can see. So what these bases have got in common? The bases have got OH minus ion. Okay, जैसे हाइड्रोजन में H plus ion होता है, वैसे in this particular bases what is common? OH minus है. bases नहीं, alkali. base में नहीं, alkali में common क्या होता है? OH minus ion. So strong base and weak base can be considered using this OH minus ion. OH minus ion को बोलते हैं hydroxide ion. What is it called as a hydroxide ion? So base which completely ionizes and produces large amount of hydroxide ion is called as a strong alkali. A strong base as alkali, and weak base, of course, weak alkali you got to know. So which are the strong base? Only two, NaOH and KOH are strong base, and all other bases are the weak bases. Okay, I hope you are clear with it. It's a very simple thing, very simple thing. Okay. Take a water in the beaker and add a few drops of concentrated H2 supernatant and stir it well. Touch the base of the beaker and change the mixture. Okay, so it is a exothermic reaction basically when when you dissolve a kind of acid in the water, it is an exothermic reaction. It evolves it. Same thing when you dissolve base in the water, it's again exothermic reaction, and it actually ionizes. So whenever it is ionizing, it's basically exothermic reaction. It evolves a large amount of heat. Okay, चलो आंसर करते हैं फटाफट से. Why do HCl, HNO3 etc. show acidic character in aqueous solution. HCl HNO3 show acidic character in aqueous solution because it ionizes to give you hydronium ion. That's it. H3O plus. While solution of compound like alcohol and glucose do not show acidic character because solution like compound and glucose do not dissolve. They dissolve in the water, but they do not ionizes. They do not ionizes after dissolving in the water to form a hydronium ion. Why does an aqueous solution of acid conduct electricity? As aqueous solution of acid separates its ions as H plus and something minus. No, you don't write something minus. You can say as it ionizes to give anion and cation, or positively charged ion and negatively charged ion. That ions conduct electricity, or ion carry the charge from one place to another place. Why does dry HCl don't change the color of the dry litmus paper? The reason here is nothing but dry HCl, as it is not dissolved in the water, do not what ionizes or do not separates the ion. तो basically एक ही reason है इन सारी चीज़ों के लिए. Okay. While diluting an acid, why it is recommended that the acid should be added to the water and not water to acid? इसका तो reason आपके PPT में इस slide में है ही. How is the concentration of hydronium ion affect when the solution of acid is diluted? So when you dilute, the concentration of hydronium ion reduces compared to the solution, compared to the complete solution. So accordingly, the solution becomes less concentration or diluted. Okay. How the concentration of hydrogen affected when the excess of base is dissolved in the solution of sodium hydroxide? So OH minus ion, if it is added, so what happens is it becomes a very strong and concentration becomes higher. That's so very simple. कुछ ज़्यादा difficult नहीं है. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. लेकिन देखो what important is in all this complete topic or this particular one is that what reaction. तो रिएक्शन को आपने एक बार कर दिया ना तो सब कुछ ईजी हो जाएगा. ओके, रिएक्शन को ठीक से आपको करना है. और मैंने इसको लिस्ट आउट किया, दो बार रिवाइज किया है. वही रीज़न है इसको हमेशा रिवाइज करने के लिए. ठीक है. बेसिस रिएक्ट विथ नॉन, ये तो वही चीज़ है यार. बेसिस रिएक्ट विथ नॉन मेटेलिक ऑक्साइड, दैट मीन्स रिएक्शन ऑफ कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड CaOH ट्वाइस. तो ये बस बेसिस के ये लिख लो. एंड रिएक्शन विथ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. तो चलो देखते हैं क्या कैसे आएगा. कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड CaOH ट्वाइस प्लस कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड CO2. अभी दिस शुड गिव यू, देखो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज एसिड. अभी आप बोलोगे ये कैसे एसिड हो गया. लेट मी टेल यू, इट इज़ अ नॉन मेटल ऑक्साइड. नॉन मेटल ऑक्साइड इज एसिडिक इन नेचर. एसिडिक इन नेचर. तो ये देगा क्या, एक सॉल्ट देगा. ओके, सॉल्ट देगा प्लस वाटर देगा. तो ये H2CaCO3. ओके, ये रिएक्शन आपका वाइट वॉशिंग का भी है. यू रिमेंबर दैट. सेम रिएक्शन देखो, वही चीज़ बार बार कर रहे हैं. वाइट वॉशिंग ऑफ द ये अपना वॉल्स. ओके, ये यही रिएक्शन है. प्रेडिक्ट द नेचर ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. नेचर ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड मतलब कैसे होगा कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. इस एसिडिक इन नेचर, क्योंकि वो बेस के साथ रिएक्ट होकर वाटर दे रहा है. व्हाट इज द नेचर ऑफ द नॉन मेटेलिक ऑक्साइड? ऑफ कोर्स इट्स अ नॉन मेटल. नॉन मेटेलिक ऑक्साइड इज अ एसिडिक इन नेचर. ओके, सो इट्स वेरी सिंपल, वेरी सिंपल. सिमिलर टू द एसिड के यूजेस है, यहाँ पे बेसिस के यूजेस को भी कलेक्ट किया हुआ है. ओके, sodium hydroxide is basically the main use of sodium hydroxide is to prepare soap and even in the paper industry and even the rayon in sense it's a synthetic fiber. synthetic fiber को बनाने के लिए sodium hydroxide का यूज़ होता है. calcium hydroxide is of course a bleaching powder ही होता है. मैन्युफैक्चर ऑफ ब्लीचिंग पाउडर के में यूज़ होता है calcium hydroxide. मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड इज यूज एज एंटासिड. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड एंड सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट. तो आई विल जस्ट मार्क इट कि दोनों चीज़ें, मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड एसिडिटी के लिए यूज़ होता है एंड सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट भी एसिडिटी के लिए यूज़ होता है. दोनों को आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा. ओके, सोडियम बाइकार्बोन, सोडियम हाइड्रोजन यूज एज अ बेकिंग सोडा. यस. ओके, so sodium hydrogen carbonate and magnesium hydroxide both are considered the remedy for the acidity. So when you get acidity, when your head is aching or when you have kind of a burning sensation in the chest, then we use the bases. Which bases we use? Magnesium hydroxide and sodium hydrogen carbonate. याद रखना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. Sodium carbonate can be used as a washing soda. ये हम देखने वाले, सोडियम कार्बोनेट को वॉशिंग सोडा ये देखने वाले हम. वॉशिंग सोडा, और इट कैन बी इवन यूज फॉर सॉफ्टनिंग ऑफ दिस। तो ईजी है, कुछ ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं है, याद तो रखना ही पड़ेगा, देयर इज़ नो ऑप्शन। ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं। ओके, यूजेस ऑफ बेसिस वी हैव डन, ये हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया था पीएच स्केल इन द वेरी फर्स्ट सेशन। पीएच स्केल, ओके, पी का मतलब होता है पावर, पोटेंस, पोटेंशियल, पोटेंस, ओके, एंड एच का मतलब होता है एच प्लस आयन का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन। तो इसीलिए हम इन ऑल इसको बोलते हैं पीएच स्केल। तो पीएच स्केल क्या होता है, आई हैव ऑलरेडी डिक्लेयर दैट कि पीएच स्केल क्या होता है, फ्रॉम 0 to 14, 0 होता नहीं है बट फिर भी हम लोग 0 to 14 लेते हैं। 0 to 14 there are 15 different colors that actually can take this particular pH scale. That color I would have shown you, यहाँ पे तो था लेकिन ये ब्लैक एंड वाइट हो चुका है अभी, दिखाता हूँ मैं, सेंड करता हूँ आपको। दिस कलर लिस्ट वन शुड हैव, है आगे है वो कलर लिस्ट, डोंट वरी। तो यहाँ पे मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, 7 इज़ नथिंग बट न्यूट्रल होता है। 7 का मतलब होता है न्यूट्रल। 7 के इस तरफ एसिडिटी होती है एंड 7 के इस तरफ बेसिसिटी होती है। दैट मीन्स फ्रॉम 7 दिस साइड द एसिडिटी गोज ऑन इंक्रीजिंग एंड फ्रॉम दिस साइड द बेसिसिटी गोज ऑन इंक्रीजिंग। तो यहाँ पे स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड होगा और यहाँ पे स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस होगा। ओके, स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट वन कैन से, स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट वन कैन से। तो देर आर फ्यू simple examples are given here. Gastric juice आपके जो स्टमक में होता है उसका 1.2 तक होता है। लेमन जूस 2.2, अगेन स्ट्रॉन्ग वन। ओके, एसिटिक एसिड, ये जो है ये एसिटिक एसिड है, देखो एसिटिक एसिड, ऑफ कोर्स प्योर वाटर। मिल्क ऑफ मैग्नीशिया, मिल्क ऑफ मैग्नीशिया मतलब पता है क्या है, MgOH ट्वाइस, जो अभी हमने देखा, मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड विच इज़ यूज फॉर एसिडिटी, राइट। सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड का सबसे ज़्यादा होता है, दैट इज़ नथिंग बट स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट बेस यू कैन से सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, एंड उसका अबाउट 14 होता है। तो दिस इज वॉट वी शुड नो, इट्स नॉट यू नीड टू रिमेंबर द वैल्यू, you have to just know that which is strong and which is weak, and what considered to be strong acid and what considered to be strong base. तो imagine करो कि if I have the acid with pH value 1.2 and 2.5, दोनों acids हैं, okay? तो अगर ये pH है 1.2 and 2.5, then which is strong acid, which is strong acid? तो yes, this one is strong acid, okay, 1.2, okay. Similarly, in case if I tell you that one base has got a 9 pH scale and another one has got a 13 pH scale, so which one is strong base? So 13 is a strong base. So keep your idea in mind that what is strong base and what is strong acid is called as. Clear? Got it? तो ये simple सा idea मैंने आपको बता दिया, आगे बढ़ते हैं। So these are the few, the difference in the colors and everything is given here. So you can check, you can take a look at it. डार्क रेड, अभी देखो 1 and 2 के लिए रेड है, तो ये थोड़ा स्मॉल डिफरेंस होता है उसमें। रेड, ऑरेंज येलो, ग्रीनिश ब्लू, नेवी ब्लू, पर्पल, डार्क ब्लू, डार्क पर्पल, वायलेट एंड डार्क वायलेट। सो ये जो कलर्स है, देयर इज माइन्यूट डिफरेंस बिटवीन ऑल दीज कलर्स, ओके। तो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट वेरी क्लियरली। तो pH of some substances are given here. HCl, which is very strong, dilute HCl is 1, gastric juice is 1.2, lemon juice 2.2, vinegar 4। देखो ये यहाँ पे एसिडिटी थोड़ी रिड्यूस होती जा रही है। मिल्क जो होता है तो ऑलमोस्ट न्यूट्रल होता है, 6.5, ओके। सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक्स 6, कॉफ़ी ज़्यादा एसिडिक होती है, दैट्स द रीज़न एसिडिटी होने के बाद कॉफ़ी टी नहीं पीनी चाहिए, ओके। नेक्स्ट वन, सलाइवा इज having a pH scale of 7.4. Saliva after meal, that means after you eat food, that time if you check the saliva, the pH value is bit acidic, okay. This is the reason why we should clean our teeth after having food, because our mouth will become acidic in nature, and this acidity will remove the enamel layer from your teeth, okay. सो दैट्स द रीज़न। तो आफ्टर मील जो सलाइवा का जो pH स्केल होता है वो थोड़ा सा एसिडिक हो जाता है। ब्लड ऑफ कोर्स इट्स अ न्यूट्रल, एग इज ऑल्सो ऑलमोस्ट न्यूट्रल। टूथपेस्ट इट हैज़ टू बी बेसिक, यू नो दैट। बेकिंग सोडा इज बेसिक, मिल्क ऑफ मैग्नीशिया इज बेस, 10 होता है उसका वैल्यू, थोड़ा सा स्ट्रॉन्ग होता जा रहा है। अमोनिया है ये, AMO, तो ये थोड़ा सा स्पेल एरर है, make sure that you make that change. Ammonia is 11.6, dilute NaOH, and NaOH has got a 13 and 14 value, and that is the stronger one, strongest one. तो HCl में पहले strong है and इसमें लास्ट में strong है, याद रखो। इंटरेस्टिंग है ना। pH in everyday life, तो this is what we have, the example of the pH in a regular life, and after that we start with the salt. तो pH in the regular life मतलब exactly क्या है? Let's understand it. देखो, pH is a very important, and our body is very much sensitive towards the pH scale. That means as we have seen कि blood का भी अपना अपना pH होता है, saliva का अपना अपना pH होता है. The small change in the pH scale, it actually troubles us a lot. Okay, so simple thing. When you check, when someone like a ant or maybe honeybee put a sting in your body, that time what happens is your pH of the blood changes, and that change in the blood is actually troubles you, gives you kind of a lot of pain. So even a small change in the even a small point of change in the pH scale of the blood actually creates a lot of pain. You have seen that, you have observed it. So let us know the pH in a regular life. So pH especially in our stomach, like pH stomach में जो होता है वो होता है हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड, you know that. तो इसका जो pH होता है वो होता है 1.4. Okay, it's very low in sense it has got very strong acid. Okay, and that helps in killing bacteria, and it helps in digestion, and that too without harming the stomach. You know that the mucus layer will be formed so that it avoids the stomach to get from getting injured. Okay, in case if excess of acid is produced due to indigestion, due to less eating food, it causes great irritation and of course a pain and headache. Okay, to reduce this acidity, doctor suggests some kind of a antacid like which has got a milk of magnesia or sodium hydrogen carbonate. यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है example. That's it. Antacids are nothing but a mild basis. Basically, you cannot just antacid as a you cannot just continuously eat or continuously consume the antacid tablets, because again the base will harm your stomach. Okay, and that will cause severe indigestion after that. Okay, so continuous consumption of antacid is also being avoided. pH of tooth, that's what we discussed. After eating, the pH scale of our mouth would go down to 5.8. But if it reduces still, that means if you do not clean your mouth at that moment and the plaque, the food particles will remain on your teeth, the pH scale reduces to the 5.5, because the food which has been collected at your teeth will be start decaying by the bacteria, and the acid will be generated. Okay, so this acid will reduce the pH scale of the mouth, and this acid will start reducing the enamel, the kind of a hardest layer on your teeth will be reduced, and it start corrosing, your teeth start corrosing, and that is called as a tooth decaying, right? So rinsing of the mouth every time after the food or maybe brushing it is extremely important to prevent the tooth decaying. Okay, so tooth we need to maintain the pH of the mouth by continuously either use a toothpaste, because that is a basic in nature, which increases the pH value of mouth, and accordingly it reduces the decaying and all. Okay, clear? Hope you understood. This is what I told you about self-defense of the animal or maybe the plant through a chemical warfare. So a few animals like honeybee inject acid, right? Ant inject methanoic acid. Okay, nettle plant leaves, it also has got a acid in their strings. Okay, and the solution is, of course, as all for this solution is nothing but rubbing of the baking soda, because that will react with that acid and it will reduce it. Okay, so that's it. Our body works in a very narrow range of pH, that is 7.0 to 7.8, because that's a pH of the blood. Okay, pH of a rain also, if it is less than 5.6, okay, it is called as a acid rain. So that's what I said, ki pH is there every day, in everyday life. Of course, pH of soil, when the soil is been tested for crop, the pH of soil is been measured, and this pH of soil will decide the type of crop. So very simple, so very simple, right? So we have done a major part of this topic. Now only salts are left. Salt is nothing but a kind of a simple, that's it, done. इतना तो हो चुका है, this almost done. तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, थोड़े क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द एक्सरसाइज अदर देन द सॉल्ट हम लोग चेक करते हैं कि कितना हमें अभी पता है. चलो देखते हैं. अ सॉल्यूशन टर्न्स रेड लिटमस पेपर ब्लू, द पीएच इज लाइकली टू बी. तो पीएच क्या होता है, रेड लिटमस पेपर ब्लू मतलब वो बेस हो जाएगा, और बेस कैसे होता है, 7 से आगे, दैट मीन्स 10 कैन बी द आंसर. अ सॉल्यूशन रिएक्ट विथ crushed eggshells, that means calcium carbonate, to give a gas that turns lime water milky, that means carbon dioxide has been formed. The solution contain, that means what solution, it's of course HCl, that is acid, it has to be acid, it will react with acid, right? 10 ml of solution of NaOH is found to be completely neutralized by 8 ml of given solution of HCl. If you take 20 ml of the same NaOH, the amount of HCl, okay, 10 के लिए 8 तो 20 के लिए 16. very very simple. Which of the following types of medicines are used for treating indigestion, that means acid antacids, isn't it? Write a word equation. Of course आपको equation लिखने है, equation को balance करना है. These are the same equations which we have seen before this, right? Compounds such as alcohol, glucose contain hydrogen but cannot considered as acid. Describe the activity to prove this. So you can describe the activity, ionization. Okay, so what you can do is you can take alcohol or maybe glucose in a water and dissolve it, okay, and take a blue litmus paper and dip into it. Okay, the blue litmus paper will not show any change, that means it is not a acid, right? Even then it has got a hydrogen in it, it is not acid. The reason क्या होगा इसका, simple सा reason है कि it won't form hydrogen ion or hydronium ion, that's it. Why does distilled water not conduct electricity whereas rainwater does? We know that distilled water is a pure water and there is nothing dissolved in it. Okay, so distilled water cannot show any kind of electrolyte nature, because there is nothing to ionize, nothing to carry the current. Whereas rainwater mixes with the carbon dioxide or reacts with the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and form H2CO3, that is carbonic acid, and this carbonic acid forms or ionizes in the water and conduct the electricity. Simple सी बात है, आपको ये सारे words answers में लाने चाहिए. Why do acids not show acidic behavior in the absence of water? Okay, because in the water only the acid ionizes. Okay, but if water is not present, the acid will not ionize and H plus ion can't get separate. Therefore simply I can say that acid cannot show any acidic behavior without H plus ion. So therefore in absence of water, acid cannot show the acidity or acidic behavior. 4 solutions A, B, C, D, E are tested with the universal indicator pH scale is given, respectively which solution is neutral. 7 is neutral. Okay, strongly alkaline मतलब basic, तो strongly alkaline is 11, strongly acidic is 1, weak acid 4 and weak alkaline is 9. We know that very well कि strong कब होता है और ये कब होता है. Arrange thus in the order of hydrogen ion concentration. We can arrange it like 1 से लेके 11 तक. Equal in length of magnesium berberine are taken in a test tube A and test tube B. Hydrochloric acid HCl is added to the test tube A, while acetic acid CH3COH is added to the test tube B. In which test tube will be the fizzing occur more vigorously and why? Fizzing in sense the bubbling, okay, bubbling occurs and why? देखो HCl is a strong acid or acetic acid is a strong acid. HCl is a strong acid. We know that it is a inorganic, and CH3COH acetic acid is a weak acid because it's an organic acid. So in HCl it will be showing more vigorous fizzing, more vigorous bubbles. Bubbles are of which gas? Hydrogen gas, of course, because metal react with HCl to give you hydrogen gas, and that's it. Very very simple. And why? Because it's a strong acid. Fresh milk has got pH of 6. Okay, fantastic. How do you think the pH will change as it turns into curd? So pH is reduced. pH is reduced, and why? Because the bacteria present in the blood will actually start eating the fat or maybe carbohydrate from the milk, and it produces acid, and this acid changes the acidity of the milk, and that converts or that turns into the curd. Okay, so very simple. देखो, a milkman adds very small amount of baking soda in a fresh milk. Why does he shift the pH of fresh milk to 6 slightly alkaline? मतलब वो और बेसिक बनाता है. क्यों बनाता है? The reason is milkman has to sell the milk, and to sell the milk it takes time, and he cannot carry the fridge with him. Okay, the very important thing, he cannot carry the fridge with him. So to preserve the milk, or to preserve or to maintain the nature of the milk, he adds some soda in it so that it won't become acidic quickly, and it won't spoil the milk. Okay, and such milk takes longer time to set as a curd. You know that reason, because already the milk is more basic in nature, so it takes lot of time to set into a curd or to convert into the acid, right? Plaster of ये सारे salt के question है, plaster of Paris and all. Why is a neutralization? What is neutralization reaction? Acid plus base gives you salt plus water called as neutralization reaction. Give example. Wait, NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2. Give two important uses of washing. ये तो salt के question है दोनों. That's it. इतना simple है. देखो बहुत simple है. 2-3 question salt के रह गए. Salt का थोड़ा सा part हम लोग complete कर देंगे, and that's it. We are done with the syllabus of this acid, bases and salt. There are few extra questions are given here. So we can discuss that later on after completing our syllabus. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you tomorrow to complete this topic with the salt.